team in this region is.
Boy, you got that right. Salas under center, one wide out either side. Crudup and Walton deep back. Will be Maynard. And Salas keeps it. Tries to run interference. He'll move out across the 31. Had Maynard there flashing briefly. I'm kind of like you. If he had pitched it, might have got a little bit more yardage, but Salas not wanting to risk it.
Well, I can think back several years ago when Lebanon used to run the option, and our quarterbacks were instructed to never pitch it. Don't ever pitch it, because when you pitch it, there's a lot of bad things that can happen. And, you know, really that's right. It's a high-risk offensive play, high risk, high reward. And when you're nursing an 11-point lead, well, let's don't give Oakland a chance for the big play to get back in this thing.
So long yardage again, second down and approximately 17. And the officials stopped the clock. Timeout by Lebanon again with 7:56 to go in the ball game, and Lebanon up 18-7. We'll take a break from Noakes-Lassiter Field as Lebanon leads Oakland 18-7. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
Thing back in. Chaffin TV and Appliance brings you the Sideline Reports. 1005 West Main Street, home of high-definition television.
Second down and 17 from the near side. Salas runs that option. Now he's going to curl back and fade for the pass. Those on that far side, dangerous pass, and was tipped once, almost interception, and was intercepted on the deflection. Boy, great play that time by the Oakland defender. Can't see a number now, but Oakland will take over on Lebanon's 43 with 7:48 to go, trailing 18-7.
Webster with the interception. Petey Webster on the deflection. We just got through talking about don't give them a chance to get back in it. Don't try to do too much. You're nursing an 11-point lead. Take whatever you can get. Lebanon faked the option, brought Salas back 3 or 4 steps, threw the deep route, tipped, intercepted. Now Oakland's got a chance.
Here's Burnett. Blizzard goes in motion across the backfield. I formation. Valentine, your deep back. Burnett drops back deep. He's going to throw it over here to Preston. Great coverage that time by Woods, and no flag on the play. You know, you almost look for one now, but Preston and the ball go down in a heap inside the 10. No harm, no foul, 2nd and 10.
Well, they were going on top right away, going for all the marbles. LeBron Ferguson, the coach, telling his quarterback to get that thing up on top, and Adrian Woods locked up in man coverage. Our safety was near the line of scrimmage and run support, so he had him man on man.
Boy, he was on an island, wasn't he?
That's
wow.
a very definition of being on an island. Now they've switched. Walton comes out on the receiver.
So Burnett gives to Valentine the deep back. He runs through a host of Lebanon tacklers as he's getting very little blocking on that line. He'll move it down close to the 40. They'll say his knee down's just short of the 40, so that'll bring up a 3rd and close to 8 from the Lebanon 40.
Run, clock, run.
And it continues to roll as we're under 7:20 and counting, and Lebanon still leads 18-7. 3rd and 7, huge 3rd down for the Blue Devil defense here as Valentine goes off of the field, and P.J. Pope will take his place. He'll work from the deep spot in the I formation. Burnett back under center, everything to the right side. Now they'll move Messick split out wide to the left. Burnett under center. Pope goes in motion to the left side. Burnett drops back, swings it out here to Pope. He was covered extremely well out here by Sequoia Reeves, but that pass incomplete, so 4th down, and I'm sure 4 down territory for Oakland.
Well, the clock is the enemy right now for the Patriots. They need points, and they need a lot of points. In order to win the football game, they need 2 touchdowns.
Well, you're looking at a 4th and about 8. The yard mark to make is about the 32.5-yard line. They're going to take a break, and we'll take it with them. Your score, 18-7 with 6:50 to go in the ball game. You're listening to Blue Devil Football on WANT FM 98.9. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Getting that young man's shoulder back in place. Oakland now faced with a 4th down and long.
So here's your last hurrah time for the Patriots. Burnett under center, fakes the handoff. He's going to throw a pinpoint pass over there. Not intercepted, but doesn't matter. Deflected on the play by Walton. Falls harmlessly to the turf. So the Blue Devils take over on their own 40-yard line with 6:45 to go and already up 18-7.
Now, don't let them back in the game. Run the ball, punt the ball. Run the ball, punt the ball. That's all you got to do. Bob, tell me you feel the same way.
Well, yeah, Tommy, but I thought that worked out pretty good. We threw that interception. We held them. We picked up a lot of yardage on that possession.
Yeah, that's a way to make something nice out of something ugly.
So here's Salas under center. 2 tight end set, 1 wide out either side. Gaines the lone back. Steps back, hands to Gaines. He weaves through that line, works right across the right guard. He'll move it out close to the 44. Nice little 4-yard gain on first down, setting up a 2nd and 6 from the Lebanon 44.
Lebanon got down in this game 7-0. They trailed 7-6 at the half. Came up with 2 third-quarter touchdowns, and Lebanon on top 18-7 as the clock runs with 6:13 to go in the game.
Salas under center, I formation, give to Gaines. And, boy, they shot the gap there on that far right-hand side. And talk about getting through there with the quickness. Kalen Griffith shot through there and brought Gaines down before he could get back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 3rd and 8 from back at the 42.
Well, and Oakland's pretty smart. They realize Lebanon's not going to throw. They're walking those safeties up tight. They're putting 8, 9 people in the box and just blowing people through gaps, trying to dare Lebanon to run the football. Now, if Gaines can break the line of scrimmage, if he can break that initial level, he can get a big play.
5:30 and counting. Lebanon up 18-7. They fake the handoff to Gaines. Oh, my goodness. He is a quarterback sandwich back at the 32-yard line as he's met there by Gary Jackson. And we'll have to check that other number. I believe it's Michael McGowan again. Wow. That was painful to watch.
Yeesh, -9 on the play, so Lebanon will put the punt team back out there. Salas takes the sack as we play faked. Oakland had 2 men in the backfield with him. Tribble goes into punt formation. Deep to return, P.J. Polk for the Patriots.
Boy, in a short lineup this time, working across the line is Crudup. Tribble angle kicks this side. Bounces at the 40, takes a Lebanon bounce, a slight Lebanon bounce. It's going to roll dead right outside the 35, so Oakland will put it in play with 4:33 to go and trailing 18-7, 1st and 10 from their own 36.5-yard line.
31 yards on that kick, and Lebanon gets one of their gunners free as they bring Crudup across the formation in motion. It's impossible to jam him. He knows where the direction, where the punt's going. Tribble's been instructed to kick it to the right. We get an extra gunner on that side. No return for Oakland, so with 4:33 to go, the Pats put it in play.
Here's Burnett, single backfield. He'll fade back, roll to his right, throw it downfield. He's got a receiver down there, acrobatic catch. Oh, now they say incomplete. Boy, that was close. The Lebanon defender, actually, was that Woods over there?
That was Woods. They ran P.J. Polk on the wheel route, and he had back there with him, he had Webster. There were 2 receivers as the ball came down and went through Polk's hands and went on the ground and kind of skidded up to Webster. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
So great defensive hustle that time by Lebanon as they're in the right spot at the right time. And it'll force a 2nd and 10 from just inside the 36 for Oakland. Time running out, 4:25 to go here in the ball game. Oakland trails by 11, 18-7. Preston splits out wide to the left. Got single coverage over here. Burnett looks this way. He's going to heave it down here. Boy, Calderon Williams is back there. Oh, my goodness, in and out of the hands of Preston as he was working man-on-man on this far side on Calderon Williams and actually had some space, Tommy, just kind of a little bit underthrown.
Bobby Brown had the route figured out. It was hollering at Reeves to get over and help him.
He did. I mean, it was good coverage. I'll tell you what, the pass was right there, too. You had Williams had good coverage on him over here, and then the pass was dropped in right where it needed to be. It just hit him in a bad spot, the hands.
Burnett's thrown some good footballs tonight.
Boy, Bob, he catches like you ice skate. My goodness. Here's Burnett under center. I formation. Fake the handoff to Valentine, rolls to his right, throwing on that far side. Walton with the coverage. Boy, and Blizzard has been frustrated and shut down all night. Incomplete. So you know what that means. Here it is in a nutshell. 4th and 10, as Oakland has not been able to gain an inch. 3 straight incompletions, and they're facing 4th and 10 for their football life here, trailing by 11 with 4:10 to go. On their 36, excuse me.
Lebanon has bunched 5 defensive backs 12 to 13 yards off the football. Matthew Maynard in at safety, Walton in at corner.
They're playing center field.
Kapliner is playing on the hash as a safety.
For some reason, they continue to run the I formation. They fake the handoff again. And Burnett just heaves it down deep into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't picked off. Glad it wasn't, because they'll move it all the way back to the 36. Blue Devil football on the Oakland 36 with 4:02 to go and leading Oakland 18-7.
I still don't feel I can take a deep breath at this point, because there have been so many squirrely events take place in this game tonight. 4 minutes to go in the game. Lebanon on top by 11 points, 18-7. Run the ball, kick the ball.
Boy, and it has been a rather bizarre evening for football here tonight. As Salas moves under center, I formation, Benford, you're up back, gains the deep back. They'll give to Benford, and he just basically bulls his way behind the center, but a good pickup on first down as he'll run it down to about the 32. Pickup of 4. No, they'll mark him down at the 33, so 2nd and 7 from just inside the 33. Wow, as we mentioned earlier, a huge game here in Region 4-5A for Lebanon tonight, as Riverdale has already knocked off Smyrna 49-0. Lebanon leads 18-7 with 3:28 to go. Salas under center, I formation, 2 wideouts to the right side. Handoff to, oh, wow! Train wreck in the backfield as Gaines takes the handoff from Salas, and he's met right there at the handoff spot. And talk about a collision. Kalen Griffith read the play, Tommy.
He just blew up Kramer Tuggle, a guard on that side, and is back there to meet Gaines. We're very fortunate that Griffin didn't take the handoff.
Boy, and that was a collision, and Gaines goes backwards, so the loss moves it all the way back outside the 37. So 3rd and close to 12 for the Blue Devils from the Oakland 37. Salas back under center, 2 wideouts to the right, Maynard and Crudup. Benford and Gaines your backfield. They give it to Benford, and he's going nowhere, as Oakland is basically selling out on the run now, knowing that Lebanon won't pass. So 4th down, the clock will stop as Oakland takes, I believe that's their last time out. Their last time out, so the last time they can stop it.
And it looked to me from here, and Bob, tell me what you think, it looked like Benford, and this may be nitpicking, we're running a trap play and running our guard on the left side, Travis White, is
B.J. Polk back deep to receive. He's standing inside his 15. He'll actually stop inside his 10. The snap from the 38. It's clean. Tribble with a good high kick that time. Polk fair catches right at the 16, and a flag comes down immediately. Could it be the halo rule? I don't think so. My goodness, we'll have to wait and see.
Again, kick coverage, 22 yards on that short punt, but we had people right there forcing maybe that was a beanbag that came out.
Could have been. He was kind of sly on the toss.
So Crudup right there in his face as he fair catches. So the Patriots will put it in play, 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line. 2 minutes, 29 seconds to go. A final we have from Gordonsville. Friendship Christian 21, Gordonsville 12. 21-12, Friendship over Gordonsville tonight.
So Oakland back in I formation for some reason. Burnett drops straight back, and he's just going to heave it down this sideline into double coverage and running down here wide.